Whether you're looking for a new job now or will be at some point in the future, it's always advantageous to be regularly requesting and receiving recommendations from your LinkedIn connections. So, do you know how to do that? We're going to do a little screen share to show you the two different places that you can initiate that LinkedIn connections recommendation, as well as how you can request edits to recommendations, publish recommendations, and even hide recommendations that are no longer applicable. So let's go ahead and do a little screen share. So right now, I'm going to show you the way to request recommendations when you are going to someone else's profile. So in this case, this is Kristen's profile, and I'm going to just scoot this a little bit so that I can get to the button. So if you visit a connections profile and then you click on the More button that you see beneath their name and their headline. Oops, here we go. This is not cooperating, is it? Let me do it this way. Nope, hang on. Here we go. You scroll down and you see from the list that's showing there's a request a recommendation option. So when you go ahead and you click that, you are then given a screen that you have to designate the relationship to that person, and those are options like she managed you, you managed her, you worked in the same group, that one was a client. So there's different options that you can select for that recommendation. So after that, you would select whatever the position is that you had at that time. So in this case, if you haven't added that position to your profile, go ahead and update your profile first before you try to request that recommendation. From there, you would proceed to a screen that allows you to write a personalized message, and then that personalized message is sent to her. So I have a blog post that documents all of this because I worked through this process with the wonderful Phyllis Kerr, and she was very kind to screenshot from her end on the recipient's end what messages and things that she saw. So that's really helpful. I think a lot of times if people are like, well, I do want to go ahead and request a recommendation, but you kind of are worried, like, what do they see on their end? I have some screenshots and information in my blog post that will help you with that. So that one we can't do as a screen share, but I'm going to show you a couple other things. So you either can go to someone's profile and request a recommendation by clicking on that More button, or if you go to your own profile where you have your own recommendations that are already on your profile, you can scroll down to that section of your profile and request it from there. I need to move around some of my boxes here on my screen share so that I can actually access what I need. So here at the bottom, there's a recommendation section, and then you can click to ask for a recommendation. So in this case, you would then have to type in, and as you start typing, it will auto-populate possible people, but you would have to type in that person's name to find them, and then you would progress through those same screens where you designate the working relationship and what company it was that you worked together. Also in this area, this is where you can manage your recommendations. So in my case, I did hide a few recommendations just because they were from a previous job that didn't apply to my current job. So it's, because if you're getting recommendations, it's not like they're going to say terrible things. If you do get a recommendation that is not what you want, when you receive it on your end, you can choose to approve it as is, dismiss it, or request an edit. So you do have three options. So it's not if someone sends you a recommendation, it's automatically public on your profile. You can control if that is published to your profile. I would say request the edit, use that, sparingly. That's really more if, say, there's a typo in there, or maybe someone mentioned your job title but they didn't have it quite right. So if there's something factual that you need changed, that would be a reason to request an edit. Otherwise, like I said, in this area, you can view your past recommendations, and you also have the option, if you would like, to manage those by hiding them. So what you can do for that is click on the pencil icon. This is when you were actually signed into LinkedIn, as yourself. When you click on the pencil icon, you see that there's hidden recommendations here, and there's the option to show where if you turn off that button, it won't show anymore. So like I said, I have some hidden recommendations just because those are from a previous career that don't apply to my current career. So recommendations are helpful because they're, someone else's opinion of how you work and your skill sets and how you get along with, your coworkers and how effective you are at your job. So they're never a bad thing to have, even if you don't plan on necessarily, having or going through a big job search right now. But it's still, they're still good to have. Obviously, it takes time to collect those over the years. So it's never a bad thing to just regularly be working on that. Just make sure that after you receive any recommendations that you are lucky enough to get, that you go ahead and thank those people for those recommendations. So I will definitely go ahead and link up that blog post in the comments below and leave me any questions that you might have. Thank you.